Dragons.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, that one might be worth keeping an eye on. It's always a great matchup when those two face off.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Lewis is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's James. Then it's Russell. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward. And for Golden State, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Then there's Draymond Green. Then there's Payton. You know, Brent, some players tend to start the season fast, and others start it slow. Which camp did you fall in?
Well, I appreciate the question, Kevin. I just personally wanted to come into the season ramped up and ready to go, in great shape, and just setting a tone for the year. That not only does it for me, but I think it does something for your teammates. But there's another side to this. The seasoning of a player is also important. A guy 10 years into the league, they're going to work themselves into a lather, and given the level of contribution that they make to the team, they'll be ready when the moments are biggest. Now, not just from deep, Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
MP up top. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Russell passes to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Pass to Podziemski. Curry, a screen on James. Back to Curry. Over Russell. Lakers with the rebound. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
Shot by Podziemski, no good.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
MP, good.
What a soft touch from MP, able to maintain so much control on that shot.
Here's Payton, following the basket by MP. From 10 feet out, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Lets it go with a 3. Traps in the tray. Lewis has got 8 points.
And MP providing some spacing with that three-pointer.
It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Now, here's MP. He's got 8. Good.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Warriors trail by 8. Payton outside. And Curry has it in the corner. Payton with the screen for Curry. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Phoenix was outstanding. He contributed 61 points, and all game long he seemed like he couldn't miss from outside the arc, converting many times from distance. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Now, here's Clark. Beyond the arc. And MP with the basket on the assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Some changes for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Clark. Brown. Changes. Crawford's checked in, and Curry subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. And the Lakers also making a switch. MP's checked in. Here's Lewis. 15 points in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 17 now.
Battling in the paint, MP not letting himself get pushed around.
DeJounte Murray is out there with Curry. And it's De Silva in at the 4-man position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Curry. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. And it's good for 2. Los Angeles leading by 15. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
And the Warriors with possession here. Following the three-pointer by MP, just 4 to shoot. Here's Boston. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Punched home from MP there. The young man showing off the ups.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Curry passes to Boston. Oh, good on the triple.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Lewis gets the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
Lakers leading by 19 points. And here's MP for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Curry against Reeves. Pass to Boston. Murray right side. And stolen by James. Here's Lewis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
We should see MP here a lot with how physical he plays the game.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The free throw drops for Lewis.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
So both teams changing it up here. Second free throw, no good.
Well, you can say this about any team, but for MP's team, making free throws is always key.
Pass to Pajemski. Green with a screen on James. Back to Payton. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the basket by the Lakers. They set the screen. And again, no good by Golden State.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Pajemski. Still scoreless.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
That one falls.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here is Murray. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's MP making things happen for Los Angeles. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. We come back right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
You take a look at the Lakers. This is when it starts to get real. You pass the opening night energy. You're not as well rested as you were in the offseason.
Yeah, it's time to show us what you really can do.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for Golden State.
I think it's funny watching these guys play defense. This is a circus, and they're getting clowned.
Giving up too many easy looks for sure, but who knows? Maybe after intermission, they'll bring out the Tigers.
Rawr.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Russell is out there with James. Then it's Lewis. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
The Warriors shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Curry finds Pajemski. Curry with it. He's got 7. Lets it go from deep. It's Clark with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And that one's good. MP.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Russell against Curry. Over in the corner, Green. Some solid defense from Clark.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's okay.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Curry. There's the three. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 10.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Los Angeles has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Lewis gets the bucket.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Curry kicks to Green. Pass to Pajemski. Here's Curry with the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Clark's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out. This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Russell against Curry. Pass to Pajemski over James, and it falls over the rim and in.
Curry doing a great job there with the pass. Of course, you're worried about the shot all the time, but a nice setup from Steph.
And for such a young player, Brandon Pajemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of that.
Bucket is good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Green with a screen on Russell. The shot by Curry, no good.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. To the paint, back to Peyton. That shot, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Pajemski on the wing. James defending. Green dishes to Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors. Lewis on the wing. This one for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lewis has got 46 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now Curry. 13 points in the game. Fires away from outside. He can't get that one.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
To make substitutions. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Pajemski. Then there's Peyton, and it's Green, so that's the group out there for Golden State. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Reeves in the corner. Back to MP. Launches it from deep. Pajemski grabs the board. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Misses the fadeaway inside. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity, always a plus.
And here are the Warriors now, following the miss by MP. Green finds Curry. No one near him. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Curry. There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth.
What a swat by MP, making his presence felt there.
With the drive, he gets that one. Lewis has got 54 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Back to Curry. Shot to stop the run. Knocks down the 3-ball. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Here's Curry, following the basket by MP. Shot clock at 6. Peyton inside. He's covered by Brown. Peyton can't get it to go. Here's MP. And good, he hits it again.
What a performance. I mean, who does this? This is rarefied company.
This 60-point game has him closing in on 5th place in that category for a single season. Here's Curry. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Jordan Miller.
Shot clock at 5. Shoots. And he hits the jump shot.
So Steph Curry, the best shooter in the world, is open and has the ball? Yeah, that's what I thought.
On the wing, MP. Off target from 3-point range. Now, here's Peyton. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg...
Keep it up, MP.